Or I think you can put it on this. What do you call this? You could just put a status up, right? That you need repairs.
Yeah, I think when they removed that, that's why I couldn't repair anymore.
That one had cool factor on it.
Maybe too many people were like checking people out. They were bizarre.
Hmm. I don't see the problem with that. Fuck it. Check me out. Fix me when I'm broken, you know? Oh no, that would have been. Maybe they're seeing that the craft lost its magic.
I guess this way more people will buy repair mats. It's a
And
guild sync thing.
and I think it's also guaranteed that people will level one craft at least.
Yes.
What they need to get rid of is the turn-ins. The turn-ins should be exclusive.
Or what?
You know how I can just buy high quality shit and turn it in?
Yes.
That shouldn't be. If it's a leveling case, then have someone make the quest. Make the quest, so be it. Make the quest. Make it a quest. Make it maybe the same item, but tagged as a quest item only. You gotta craft it the same way or whatever.
Fortunately, you get easy level now because the grant company that offers that only offers like once a day, so you turn it in only once a day.
But that's still progression, Kitty.
For one,
That's still progression for not crafting.
no, the XP is on the item that I asked for.
Right. Then you go to the store and you buy it and then you turn it in, right?
Yes.
Make it a quest. Make it a crafting quest. Make somebody sit there. One turn in a day if they have to. If they want only one turn in a day, that's fine. But that's progression through the crafting rather than progression through buying shit. Even I'm willing to sacrifice that, you know? I don't mind. I
Well,
just sat there and craft.
well, they normally do that, except people just figure out a shortcut. You're saying people shouldn't. They have to craft to a level.
Yes, sir. Making craft to their level. Even if you cut down that EXP to like twice as much when crafted, promote the crafting. That part of it promotes laziness, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's a long term though. Once a day. Take a couple months to back something.
But that's still a long term towards not doing anything for it, kitty. That's just like giving your tank free EXP without running. Like, that was the problem before, remember? People would just craft to level their class. I think it got to a point where the crafters was fully leveled compared to the fucking people that were running for EXP.
I don't think many people do that nowadays since you have Beastman crafting level much faster. Not to mention the turn-ins for the NPCs.
But the Beastman is not bad, kitty. See, that one puts you out on a quest. It might not be totally sit there and craft, but it's still related to whatever you were, you know.
I say if you want to level a craft, that's what you do. But if you don't want to level, you probably do the turn-in, which would take months. Which isn't really viable, except for the really, really lazy.
Yes. Shouldn't be a method at all.
Right now, it's pretty easy to level crafting.
No, it's still the same. I mean, it's not gonna be. It's. I don't know. Maybe that's a downgrade. Was that even necessary? Is the question. I mean, what did they do that for? Maybe they think it'll promote crafting? Or it would promote lazy crafting. So just people, just to get that level done. Don't matter how. Fishing's supposed to be easier too. There's a lot of changes to fishing. Well, actually, not easier, but some type of change they said that'll make you feel like you're really. I don't know if that's gonna make fishing enjoyable or more for people to hate it because you gotta do this and that.
I don't mind the fishing, it's the big fishing that's annoying. Because you can't fish what fish you want. Especially when you wait for the weather.
I thought it was specific bait for specific fish, isn't it?
Specific bait allows you to catch a fish along with other fishes. It's not guaranteed.
Wow. Why don't you... That didn't make sense at all. Well, I guess there's like plenty of fish in the ocean, you know. It should be random, but still.
Yeah.
Then why have any other bait rather than...
Too much bait now, clogging up inventory.
I mean, if your bait takes up the chances of, you know, different type of baits gives you more chances of catching the fish you got on your line, then I can see, but putting a bait to promote a specific fish to be caught, but then at the same time it's still random, it's kind of weak. Doesn't that feel like, hey, I'm gonna craft this glove, so you start with a block of leather and then you start crafting and you get the boots. What the fuck? That kind of doesn't make fucking sense. That's just like Aeon all over again.
Yes. Plus you gotta wait for the weather. That sucks. I got a fishing quest I have to do, but it's just... it's impossible. Especially when you're playing on limited time, you can't sit there wait for weather. And even if you do wait for weather, there's no guarantee you could get the fish you want.
I think that's still one of the magics of 11 as far as when crafting goes. You have specific materials that's not always available there. And you're not, you know, sitting there crafting what everybody can craft. You can take your craft to a high level and then you kill this fucking super high level mob and then you fucking die. You know? Because your craft didn't plus. There's still point to craft on that game. And they still have the mechanic. The game still has that mechanic right now where you can craft shit that people will buy. This game right now does not have that magic. Like, why the fuck buy craft? I mean, why buy crafted that is meldable, but the chances of melding is like shit. And it's slower than what's dropping on the dungeon. That's kind of stupid. They should keep that as like the top tier, kitty. Crafted stuff.
Or at least if they keep top tier, they need to rarefy the mats.
Yeah. And don't make it a top tier because you can overmeld it. That makes it a top tier, but who's just gonna fucking sit there and
Oh, people do. Well, at least that's a big kill sync.
people
There are
do.
people who do that.
Yes, sir. But can you sell it melded with that material?
As long as you don't soulbind it.
Would you, if you put it up on auction house, does it keep the materials on it?
Yes.
But you can't wear it. Once you wear it, it's soul bind, right?
Yes. I mean, you can wear it, just can't resell it.
See, that's kind of stupid right there. Because that would have been potential for it to be crafted. And a lot of it to be crafted and be bought. Because really what you're buying there is the possibility of overmelding it by, like, let's say what? 2, 3, about 60 more stats maybe? But it's already taking a shit on defense, which you already know. Once you get hit here, and you're wearing those fucking low level shit, you get destroyed. I guess it's cool if you're just healing. You're not really on it. No, because this game has AoE. You're gonna fucking eat it. I guess that's one of the things. I mean, it should be upgraded too as well.
I think the only accessories are worth overmelding crafted.
See, 11 had a formula for that stuff, kitty.
That takes, a lot of grinding for that.
Nah, they have gears you can raise stats on. Not those relics. I'm talking about the ones that you can upgrade through the barrels or through the other smithing type. And you can upgrade it through the stats.
Uh, 79. Probably 3 more runs and I get my paladin to 80
Nice.
through the trust.
Well, I better start loving my trust. I stopped doing that for a while.
That'd be nice if you could use like trust to round out the party instead of solo.
Hmm. That's not a bad idea, kid. Like real trust, like 11 trust.
I think the only problem with that is that you might have too few people going through roulettes or something.
Fuck it, give them that option. Most people that would do that are the toxic ones anyway. The ones that can't. Oh fuck, cause this guy that fucking got hit. I'm gonna kick him out. You know, those kind of people.
210 Phantasmagoria.
Yes, sir. Same here. We're a bit behind on Phantasmagoria. Which is what? 2 experts? 3 experts?
2.5 experts.
.18 patch dropping.
Tomorrow.
I think it's minor though. .2 will be the first big one. I think it's February? Middle of February or
Never know.
they announced it already. Mid-Feb.
Yeah. That can be pushed back if they can't meet the deadlines or the goal.
Japanese kitty. They don't miss goals.
Occasionally, but yeah, they normally do kind of.
They hardly do miss goals, kitty. They're fucking workaholics. They'd rather die at work than fucking fail at it. Guess that's just the mentality there. Over here, it's like, just call the customers. Tom is gonna be late. Not in Japan.
Workaholic is kind of relaxing a little bit.
It's not bad, kitty, if you love your work. Seriously. Like these streamers, they game for like 15 fucking hours. That's their work.
Dreaming and coding are two different things.
It's still sitting there with your eyes exposed to the computer, entertaining people. I mean, I think it's more enjoyable, as you know, you're gonna say it's work. But then it's kind of, some people really like to sit there and fucking crunch numbers, kitty.
Still, that's not good, though.
No, it's not.
Family-wise.
It's not at all. Like over here, you can work up to 13 hours.
Overtime?
13 hours a day is your limit, sir. After 13, you must leave the place for 7 or 8 hours. Well, at least that's in my company. I don't know about other companies.
Probably not for first responders. Some of those really rack up the overtime.
But see, those people are 3 shifts though, kitty. Those people are 888s. We're 24, well, we're not 24/7 unless there's overtime, but we're like 20 hours a day work. 10 for days, 10 for nights, and then, you know, whatever, you're overtiming
Be nice if you work like my niece. She works like 7 days on, 7 days off.
I don't fucking mind that at all, Kitty. I'd do that every fucking time. I wouldn't even complain. What's he do?
Not sure, but she works for like a hospital.
That's not a bad deal, Kitty. There's no way in hell you go to work and fucking complain about, oh, I didn't get enough rest. Fuck, you had 7 days of rest. But that's still not optimal, though. I think every other day is optimal, Kitty. If people are really concerned about health or their health, I think optimal would be work today, not work tomorrow.
That might be good for health, but would be good for work efficiency.
That depends on the company, especially two-shift companies, Kitty. Because you can break it down. One day is like a holiday, Sunday, never a work day because people got church, shit like that, whatever. And
it's probably depends on work. Some type of work might be good for that, some might not.
you know how people are. As soon as they fail at work, they fucking pop up depression and all that shit. And I'm sure some of them are valid. Some of them are really not. It's like, oh, I just saw you yesterday fucking around, you know, you're so happy. What happened? It's weird because more of the youngsters now their job is fucking streaming and entertainment, Kitty. What's gonna happen in this world?
Nothing. It just means the economy is gonna shift.
Farmers gonna die out.
I doubt it. Farmers now run by conglomerates.
Farmers gonna be making more money than the tech business. Watch, Kitty. You put this world to a point where, hey, food is gonna be very fucking expensive. So, you wanna eat?
No, because
you don't eat, you die.
yeah, but it's not that hard to grow your own, you know, supplemental food.
That is quite the opposite, Kitty. For a city boy that's only a streamer and all that shit, or whatever, you know, they have no fucking clue that some of... Oh, why is there no fruits for this, like, let's say, because it's a seasonal fruit, you know?
Where are the Dorito seeds?
Yes. It's been a while since we did this.
Mm-hmm. $127K gun blade with the new scholar. That's not a very good combination.
No. then he's still arguing to
I think it's because healer is so new that he's focusing on healing instead of DPSing.
Yes, ooh, someone got banned because of that. It's a streamer. That streamer that got banned for 10 days.
For what?
He was parsing on the stream.
That's third-party program, is it?
No, Square Enix didn't care. He's been parsing since the beginning of time. But then he fucking started to berate the fucking player. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. 10-day ban. Suspension.
Because he pointed out people's names and stuff, huh?
Well, he was on a run, and I think the black witch was make. Oh no, actually, not that one. It's what got him is the white mage one. He was a tank, and they did a run. He was tanking, and he died. Well, he took a debuff, but the healer had plenty of time, and he died because the healer was casting Stone 4. This shit is all over YouTube. So it was casting Stone 4. Well, yeah, you know, okay, fine. And I think that white mage chose to talk shit. So he ended up going, replaying the stream, making a fucking video berating that guy, and I'm like, motherfucker, I'm dying and you're casting Stone 4. So SE made him take down that video. And he's getting 10 days suspension.
Yeah, because you brought in other people's names.
And at the same time, he had his fucking, there's no way. I mean, SE could ban him if they want to. Just because that fucking parser already puts him on danger. You're not supposed to have it. SE said it, you're not supposed to have it. They don't care if you're using it.
But you publicize it.
Yeah. But then you use it to fucking berate people on fucking YouTube and shit. You just fucking gone too far.
Some people don't learn.
Some people are just fucking stupid. There wasn't no learning needed there. You knew you were doing something illegal.
Movie Jay.
Which I think Square Enix should. I don't know. I've used them before. It's not a. I think they should just make it zero tolerance. Fuck the parser. Doesn't do nothing. You know, it's like, oh well, really good players need this to pass the hardest content, they said. Well, maybe they shouldn't be world's first.
You have to go right behind me, uh-huh.
He should have known better though, because he is a streamer. That's not a fucking good example. regardless if he's right, you know.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's not about fucking right. It's just what is publicly acceptable. And you can't really complain. I mean, he's actually profiting from SE. I don't think people's watching that for his face. People watching and playing so they can watch gameplay of Final Fantasy. Then I saw a podcast Final Fantasy players. Well, basically they're gamers, so they're like, I can't. This one guy is like, I can't play WoW. I mean, nothing wrong with the game, but the graphics really sucks. Ain't that the truth, though? Wow, that was fucking ugly.
Yeah, there's so many people playing it.
Don't get me wrong though, because it was good after Warcraft 3, which is what it was based on. It was like, oh yeah, this looks good. You coming from a shitty RTS, but then you know, 11 came out. It was like, game over for WoW. But it's not all pretty pictures, too. I mean, when you look at it, Aeon's a pretty game. Didn't really carry too far.
Another break.
Aeon is badass, man. It was lazy crafting. Loved it. Sit there, went to sleep, fucking craft love.
I know it's similar to the Guild War crafting.
Ah, Guild Wars too.
Standard Riley.
See, Guild War had it right for the crafting materials, though.
Yes. Goes into a separate slot.
Yes, sir. That is fucking smart. And I don't think SE will copy that anytime soon. It's like
I want them to at least make like a fish tackle box or a fishing bait.
That's the thing. Why do you need to limit someone's items? If he got it, he ran it, he got it, it should be his. Don't give him that, well, you gotta choose if you're gonna drop this shit. That's stupid.
That's probably server space.
No way. Not with this game, kid. It can't be that bad with service space.
You never know.
I mean, we've always thought it's like server space, but think about Stadia. You're housing every fucking body's game on your 10 teraflop server, you know? I mean, regardless, that's Google, but still. But hey, that could be a reason. I don't know.
That's a reason that we don't know.
It's like a good question for one of those streams. Why do you guys limit the fucking space? Why not be it a fucking item that has a counter that goes into your... You know, in Guild Wars, it still goes to your inventory. You still gotta transfer it. But, you know, it's got all the items that you could acquire. It's already there. It's grayed out if you don't have it. And, that's fine. You acquire it, and then you move it to your whatever spot. It's cool. I guess it might be realism, Kitty, you know?
Possible. Could also be a way to promote the marketplace. Instead of people hoarding materials.
But see, they're not wrong to hoard the material they got, you know? It's their material. They got it, whatever they need to do to get it. Like, Clay hoarded the hell out of those fucking arrows, but he deserved it. He crapped every one of them, Kitty. This one instance, I think, is the easiest out of the three.
Except for the first pull.
But see, that's optional though, Kitty. It's not a requirement, it's an optional thing to do.
That's optional for every dungeon.
But the bosses here are a joke. There's one that's only on the middle all the time. Now see, Amarok's a little hard.
Yes.
Got all to think about fucking.
Are you gonna
get rage? Yeah. I mean, the first worm alone on that's like, this motherfucker right here. You didn't think he'd be that strong.
Not to mention the final boss, you don't know which death rays.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't put a new dungeon on December. Or maybe there is a new dungeon. 1-8.
I'll find out tomorrow.
I thought it was the 24th, Kitty.
23rd, 10 p.m.
Okay.
Is a tank new too? Are they both new?
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if these two are a couple. It's always one of those combos.
No, they're not.
No?
No. One's from Behemoth, the other one's from Hyperion.
Maybe the swingers do. You know.
Maybe someone's server transfer.
Huh? Or they're like, you know, I hate your fucking server, but yeah, I still run with you. Why are they running so far? It's overlapping. Don't fucking overlap it over the person.
Boss is too close to the side.
Man, I should have popped the limit break and
Maybe. But the auto attack for 5 minutes.
Oh! Now you move.
We might hit 3.
Oh, there it is, kitty. No, they're not together. Go to the restroom real quick. Be right back. Okay, what's next, kitty?
Probably a Alliance roulette.
Alliance.
That should give us at least 50.
Oh, shit. Let me change class. It's taking him so long to answer. That's a very long shore.
He's probably doing multitasking or something.
Could be planting blueberries.
Uh-huh.
Forest the future, kitty. Can't hate on the farmers. Man, Australia is really burning. You see that?
Ah,
Man, they got bushfires all over the place, kitty.
that California point version 2.0.
Oh, fucking worse. I think yesterday, the day before, they were for the whole fucking Australia was on fire alert. Then the article said, you know, that global warming being real and all that. You know, I mean, it's global warming. It is real.
It's real. People just don't know the effects, how far it goes, but it's real.
Yeah. It's not. It's like, what are you gonna do? Tell the people to go, hey, bitches, no more fucking gas cars for you guys. It's like, no. And then you turn around and make cars that's electric, and they're not fucking really affordable. They're fucking expensive as shit.
Because the petrol companies don't want it to be affordable. So they'll make an electric car just to say they're environmentally conscious, but they're not keeping the price down.
Yes, that is why it's up to the people.
Yeah.
You know, people need to start buying electric cars if they can. And I think a lot of people are starting to. It's just the prices, I'm sure. Because battery ain't cheap.
No.
Convenience ain't fucking cheap either.
It might get cheaper. I think some company did a breakthrough on solar panels.
The problem is when some people buy cars, Kitty, they consider, okay, maybe would it make it to California to visit to, you know, my relatives? No, you need a separate car to do that because the electric wouldn't take you that far.
But there are now more chargers around.
Oh yeah. Except if I was to drive to California, once I hit the deserts, where am I gonna get fucking power? That is painful. Not to mention, it's not like your cell phone where you can just sit there and charge for 2 hours. But What I've been hearing though is the first. I think they're working on something that the first half of the battery is way quicker to charge than the last half. So it's easy 100 miles compared to, I think electrics can go 240 now.
It'll get better with more research, but it just takes time.
Yeah. And I think all of this is because the battery's small. I've seen them. I think they just need to put maybe 2 of those, you know, to switch, rather than being joined, to switch over to that battery when it's out.
Probably not most cars, are like the Prius and stuff, they're designed for intra-city travel.
I think the Prius is perfect for what it's doing. Uber.
Not a cross-country car. But then if you go cross-country, you might as well go fly. What the hell are you doing driving across country?
Right. But for some family that are 5 members or 6 members, it's easier to just drive, kitty. Well, no, not easier. Cost less to drive.
I was hoping for something a little higher.
Not to mention you're like, if you're buying a vehicle, if you're buying a second car, it's great. If you're buying a first vehicle and you're young, you're gonna want to fucking drive to fucking Oregon, to fucking even Illinois by yourself, you know?
Cancun.
Cause you're fucking hungry for that road. It's like, I won't fucking take a road trip in my new car. Not with your new Prius. I'm sure there's a way though, but you gotta be specific where you. Oh, here's where I gotta stop, get fucking charged up, and then go.
Yeah, there are more charges around. Some of them are pretty fast too.
Once you hit California, oh fuck, there's a lot of fucking chargers there.
I know my Nike has superchargers on their campus.
Nice.
Yeah, my brother works there and charges it every day.
Yeah. Because the Teslas are not that expensive anymore.
No?
You can get fucking Tesla for that Model 3 is like, what, 34 base?
Yeah.
Which is decent. It's not the cheapest car, but it's fucking decent price for a car. Knowing when Elon will be done making it for you, I don't know. According to the last I read, they made 5,000 Teslas this year. 5,000, that's a very low fucking output. It takes 1,000 to reserve. And then you're on a waiting list, and you won't fucking know when your car's gonna be ready. I think Tesla's doing great, but I think other car companies can do greater. Like if Toyota was to get in on that, like a Tesla type car, people will buy into it.
Don't they have one?
They have a Prius.
That's still Toyota? Or is it just like a separate company?
Prius Toyota. Which is great. I mean, they're economical cars. Yeah.
It's like Toyota's Prius was Honda.
But the way they designed the Prius, people don't want to drive a Prius. People don't want to drive a small car like that. You gotta make it optional. I don't know why, but Toyota always have their cars designed around the Asian.
Maybe they're a Japanese company. I don't know. Maybe.
I I understand, Kitty, but you know, you're in the U.S. and you're trying to outsell Ford, Chevy. You know, you just don't build a car that small.
Yeah, but there are Americans who do buy Prius. It's not
But
marketed towards city travel, not rugged outdoor.
there's a lot of Americans, you'd be surprised, that wants to buy a Toyota, but they can't fucking fit in the car. Legs straight, all that shit. I mean, they are bigger Toyota cars, but I know a couple of people who would want to drive a Toyota Corolla, but they just can't fucking fit into it. Yeah, I mean, they fit into it, but you gotta suffer driving fucking 45 minutes because you can't stretch. It's not the car you're gonna buy. But then it wouldn't look right either for like a 5'2" person trying to drive a fucking, you know, Cadillac. Ain't working. They should design a movable pedal, Kitty. Movable pedal and a raisable chair.
Or they just take out the floor. Go Flintstone powered.
But see, it's never a problem for a small dude to drive the big car, though. A lot of people do that, you know. Even the small girls, they like driving the fucking 4x4s, which is fine.
Yeah, but all you see is the top of the forehead when they go and look through the steering wheel.
That's fine, Kitty. Some of them I don't even want to see. Now, if you're talking about that one hot blonde, it is okay.
That's dangerous though. You can't see over the steering wheel. You're not gonna see car things underneath their wheel.
That's what I meant about redesigning a pedal.
Well, they just make the front see-through.
That too. That too. I've seen a lot of concept cars like that. But the pedal nowadays, Kitty, they don't go straight to the fucking engine. They're electronic. They're like your little fucking throttle for your video game. That's all they are now.
Yeah, everything's electronics now.
Yeah.
Mechanics have to be electrical engineers nowadays.
Yes, sir. Cars is all computer. Since 1996.
Go forward, don't approach. A moved, so I guess we're okay. Stay here. Alright, we're good. And people are still attacking the freaking ad. Just dead animals, people. Move.
Oh man. Oh man. What the hell's wrong with your crew over there, Kitty?
You guys are running towards the exit.
Why do you keep stepping up? I wasn't gonna run back. Fuck, I was already here, Kitty. Just were you there? Except those two people that are with you are too excited. Oh, did they get buffed? Probably not. Whoever fucking like starts this dungeon early doesn't think, man. It's like, okay, you don't get no buff, no attacks. Look at that shit. They weren't buff, kitty. Look at the damage it's taking. Not all of them are. I'll just stay here with the ads. I know we ain't getting a taste of that main boss.
Nope. Why are people even killing the bombs? You lose all the towers right now, nobody cares. Don't move.
Died. think someone should say something to the pusher mechanic. Push. There you go. That motherfucker better not walk away. I mark his name. What the fuck? Did we pass the mechanic or what? We skipped it. No, we didn't.
No.
Ah! We could push it though. Look how hard before he did it.
Yep.
Don't run, bitches. Wow, I like that. That's how it should have been. That was not bad at all, sir. I like that.
No.
It's a good push.
350.
I'm pretty sure because people are aware too that we were gonna push. Because I'm surprised this time around I was the last one to run in on the first run in.
That's probably because DPS was really high that time.
Yes, sir. What is our next one?
Normal rate.
Normal raid?
Yes.
Oh, machine is time.
Not too late. I already queued.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, that's okay.
We need to get under anyway. Under for expert tomorrow. Chit cap.
Yeah, we need 100. That's it.
90.
90. You ahead by 10?
No, we're at 100 minus 100, but we need to get to 90.
Oh, this will
under.
do it.
Yep.
Right? We get 15 for this?
20.
Oh. I was cleaning the bathroom, scrubbed the tub, and I was like, "Why?" I finished half. Now I gotta do half of the bathroom, which is not bad, just the floors now.
Gotta clear my house. I think my sister's coming down tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. It's that time. People
Yes, sir.
coming over here at the 24th.
Should tell her to bring her own food.
Sadly, no, sir. They want my mom's cooking.
I don't think they want my cooking.
Bring food? Oh, they'll be bringing food to their fucking homes. That's what usually happens. Right away, before it's over, someone's gonna be like, "Oh, can I save some of this?" Oh, go for it. Which is fine, because it's just gonna spoil here. I don't know why, but she likes to overcook.
Oh,
like,
I know how that is.
Yeah, it's like she's gonna cook for 50 fucking people or something, and there's only gonna be 20 people coming.
When my neighbor hosts, she was like overcooks.
Always.
Because people have to bring, people like to bring their doggy bags.
That should not be expected at all. I don't know. That's just to me.
People get sad when they can't bring food home.
If somebody said, you know, if someone said, "Oh man, I've got so much this, you guys want to take home?" Okay. I might say okay. Sometimes I still say no. I think the less food there is to eat on the holidays, the better for me. 'Cause, fuck, I'm just gonna gain weight. Sir, if there's food there to eat, you're gonna eat.
Yeah. That's why I really held back last night. I didn't eat that much. 'Cause I know if I do, I'll feel bloated that night and I won't be able to sleep.
I bet you XC ate a lot. He said, "I had 3 shots. Now I gotta sober up to drive home." I mean, I don't know how much 3 shots is, but his 3 shots might be 3 glasses.
Yes.
3 shots of whiskey would not incapacitate me to drive home. We're thinking, if we're talking real shots, like shot glass shot. But then when you take out the fucking brandy glass and pour halfway through, and that's 1 shot, well, it's not a
Well,
shot.
you guys sip that. I think he sips his Pendleton.
He's a sipper?
I think so.
Sipping is not bad, sir. He's enjoying the taste.
They also had shots throughout the party too, but I think people control that. Like 1 shot every hour or something.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, it's time for a shot. Let's go. Take a shot and then go back to the party.
Okay.
At least that's how we do it. We don't drink till we conk out.
The last time I went to a drinking party, it's basically almost at the end of the party when people started drinking. Which I think is kind of silly because it just drags it. Now you're looking for a designated driver and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But if I was gonna go out and drink, I don't know, I'd take a Uber home or something. But if it's only family, usually it's a slow drink. It's not a...
No, it's not a race.
It's not a race. It's never... Well, some people drink like that. You know, there's always that few of those guys that were, motherfucker, don't you have money to drink at home or something like that? That when you get out and drink, it's like you gotta have it on. Those are the people I tend to give liquor as a drink. Or, sorry, not a drink. As a gift. It's like you give him a $20, $30 bottle of whiskey. It's like, okay, you're solved, right? Oh, yeah, thank you. Okay. Which reminds me, I gotta pick up some wine. Women wine. Probably Moscatos and shit.
Dessert wines.
Yes, sir. Because last year I bought a pink wine, but it's not Moscato, so it's not really fruity. And they were like, well, I want my wine to be fruity. I'm like, oh, I know what wine these guys are talking about. They're talking about those fucking Arbor Mist type wines and shit, which is Moscatos and shit. See, if you're not careful with those kind of wines, though, you can get really fucking drunk. It's like drinking juice.
Or drinking coolers, you don't realize how much alcohol you're intaking.
Mm-hmm. But with the coolers, though, Kitty, like, you know, those Seagrams or Smirnoffs, you feel it after the second bottle. But the Moscato wine, it's like fucking drinking straight fucking juice. Which is cool. I mean, it's 5% alcohol. Yeah, you can have a lot of it, but you never imagine when all those fucking alcohol hit. One time I drank, I saw a bottle of Arbor Mist in the fridge. I drank that motherfucker like Gatorade. I was thirsty. I was like, oh, fuck it. Yeah. Fucking after that motherfucker hits, I was like, oh, I was awful. I don't. Those kind of alcohol, though, Kitty, I think they're like, I don't know what I would call them. I mean, they're like dirty, you know? Like fucking next morning, you know you're gonna have like fucking headaches and shit. And those Everclear shit, I don't know why people can fucking drink that shit. It's like, nah. I have a coworker, he dilutes it with fruits, and it's almost wineish when you drink it. Then I know a couple people would just fucking take a swig of that. It's like, you fucking crazy.
Those are alcoholics.
I don't know why, sir, but that's not even enjoyable. The feeling of that shit going down your throat, it's like, ugh. Because I tried. That shit was nasty. I didn't even, like, shot it. I took a sip, and I was like, I don't know. For me, as soon as it hit past my lips, like my gums, I was like, oh, what the fuck? It was Everclear shit. Moonshine shit, I'd never fucking mess with that shit.
Yeah.
I enjoy my cognacs. Although, I don't know, some whiskeys I like, some I really can't take. I don't know why. It's gotta be the flavors they put on it.
By the barrel to age it in.
Mm-hmm. Some of their mixture or whatever. Oh, shit. Oh, because we're all high level.
Uh-huh. Oh, good luck for it.
He got this, right? He done it.
good.
Evil.
We're pushing this.
Here we go. Moment of truth before. Oh, look, he ran. You know. That
Point
shit will
usually
fucking kill
follows
you.
where I go.
That shit is a destroyer if you're like on halfway through the range.
Sometimes forward, I mark me just to find out where I have to stand.
With his gear too, he's probably gonna get raped if he takes those. There it is. There it is.
He's right dead, so that didn't affect.
Stone Crusher. Bomb Bulldozer. Oh shit.
Goes up 4.
Fury. What the fuck hit me? I'm pretty damn sure I was out of that explosion.
So it's the other way.
Unless it's the other explosion that got me. Whoa! Someone fell.
4. Four.
How much he enjoyed himself on this one.
All yours. Four in.
Ah! Throwing it. Fuck. Oh, I took that like a man. Like a Taru. Stone Crusher. Ooh. Put that one lightning. Got clipped. Taking that chance. Take that chance. Don't go nowhere. People running.
Far.
Open that shit. Somebody can have that. Ha or set, huh?
Yep.
Nice. 380. Ramu's gonna be fun. Leviathan was fucking fun as hell, actually. I'll see Ramu and Garuda. I think they'll pair together. Good. Storm and wind and thunder. I don't know why water and earth paired really well this time. Although some people are wishing it's Shiva. I was watching Ultima run. Ultimate.
Yeah.
That shit looks impressive. That run is impressive. No overgearing, cap. That shit skills.
You can't overgear because you need Savage to gear up to that.
Plus the gear cap is not very nice, kitty. Phoenix. Oh, Lord. Just because we did it so many times, kitty.
Yep.
Come on, knight. Look at that dragon great dude.
Confusion. It's only one guy.
Oh, sweet.
We don't need you now.
Stop. Shit, melted. Arm strength is busted. Too much power. Ooh, too easy.
And that's cap.
Nice.
Technically, I only need like 300,000.
Cap for what?
80.
Oh. You cap 80, kitty?
Yep.
Wait, which class did you run with?
Dancer.
Oh.
Should have just done a fade and level something else.
I thought you were already 80 on your dance.
No, I was at. No, I was just a little bit short.
Too shy?
Yes.
Your warrior's almost done too. Is that one level away?
Two, maybe.
Oh, is he out?
It's about a wrap tonight.
Yes, sir.
I gotta clean the house.
I know. I gotta finish my bathroom.
Alright.
See you tomorrow.
See you
sir.
tomorrow. Later.
User disconnected from your channel.